What is up, lads? Welcome back to another juicy Call of Duty World War II video. It's your boy Spartan Beast. Man, I'm not gonna lie, it feels great to be back to Call of Duty World War II. It feels great to say that name again, because in my opinion this is one of the best Call of Duty games of all time. And guess what? Now you can get it for free if you have the PlayStation Quad, the PlayStation 4, if you have PlayStation Plus. Go download this bad boy right now. You have until the end of the next month to get it for free, and you keep it forever. Unfortunately, rip everyone on the PlayStation, on the Xbox Uno and PC, you cannot get this bad boy for free. So ladies and gentlemen, besides being able to get this bad boy for free, you also get a 1100 free Call of Duty points that you guys can spend on some cheeky supply drops. This game, ladies and gentlemen, it didn't have a good start. It came out as one of the worst Call of Duty games of all time. It was so boring, so empty. You only had 9 maps, no game mode variety, terrible creator class system because most of the divisions were weak and you could only use one perk, which was a shock because since Black Ops 2 until Infinite Warfare, we could use from 1 up to 6 perks. So going from 6 to just 1 perk, that was a big shot, a big shock. People didn't like that change. Terrible kill streaks. Who still remembers the paratroopers running around with shovels like maniacs, which I respect. I love that about the paratroopers, but they were not juggernaut maniacs, right? They were just normal soldiers without body armor, and they died pretty quick. So I mean, I'm glad then they buffed the paratroopers, because that was terrible. The game had no unlimited sprint, no sprint out time. The sprint out time was pretty slow. I mean, so the gameplay was kind of slow because of these two things. Fire shotguns were overpowered and annoying. They gave me nightmares for a very long time. And you also had the friendly shell shock, which stunned you every 5 seconds. A friendly grenade exploded next to you. But even though World War II was at its worst state right here, as I just described, ladies and gentlemen, it was still better than Modern Doorfare. And the reason why it was still better is because the gameplay was more fun. You had a normal minimap with normal red dots, you had a dead silence perk, and you had the division that also gave you dead silence. Mounting was only available for LMGs, so you didn't have a lot of people camping, you know, mounting with their guns mounted on walls and whatever. It was only an LMG thing. And also, ladies and gentlemen, you had no doors. So you could go in any building and you didn't have to worry about opening a door a little bit more loud and make a lot of noise. So that was definitely a lot of fun. But after the big change, ladies and gentlemen, after the big update, after Michael Cornbread and his boyfriend were fired, the guy that took charge of Sledgehammer did everything we wanted. The big update was so good, it was so juicy, that World War II went from garbage to absolutely biblical, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, the World War II you guys are gonna find is gonna be so much different from the World War II we got on day one when it came out. There's a masterpiece waiting for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you a couple of things I love about Call of Duty World War II. The headquarters is a pretty cool space. You can chill there with random players, with your boys. You can do some target practice. You can 1v1 your friends or random players in a mini gulag. You can play ball. You can practice with your kill streaks. There's a lot of stuff. You can interact with other players. There's a lot of stuff you can do in the headquarters. This game has amazing maps. Pretty much after playing Modern Doorfare, after experiencing Pickle Dickle, Azir Cave, Grasna Maze, Remeza, everything looks better after that. Even the map called Gustav Cannon from Call of Duty World War II, that was considered one of the worst Call of Duty maps of all time. It feels amazing after playing Modern Doorfare. Amazing guns. This game has so many good guns. I love the gun variety. And what I love the most about the guns is the way they look. They look so freaking badass, so awesome. The camos are absolutely amazing, and they are like normal camos, right? Platinum camos and stuff like that, rusty camos. It is amazing. You don't have unicorns and stuff like that. I really love that aspect of World War II. Unlocking guns for free was easy. Unlocking guns, I mean, was free and easy. All you had to do was complete contracts, log in every day, collect as many armory points as possible, and then you can unlock all the new guns in any order you wanted. So I love that. You didn't have to spend a dime, a cent to get the new guns. The creator class that was boring at first was improved and it became much better. After the big changes, they allow us to use 3 attachments for free on our guns. They put a division in the game that allowed us to use 2 perks instead of just 1. And to be honest, the divisions were actually a very interesting idea. Each division makes you special. Each division gives you 4 different sets of skills that technically count as perks when you think about it. So even though on paper you can only use 1 perk, those 4 skills are like perks, so you can use, like, it's like you're using 5 perks in total. And they even added a division for the Spartan Beast, a division with a riot shield that promotes objective playing, as you can capture objectives faster and you get extra score for capturing objectives. The silencer is something that deserves to be mentioned because it is amazing in this game. You can only use silencers on SMGs, and I love that because there's more red dots on the minimap, less camping, the gameplay is more fast-paced, and the thing I love the most about the silencer is that you can put it on your gun and remove it whenever you want to. That is definitely pretty cool. There's no thermal sights in this game. As you guys know, thermal sights are always super annoying. Modern Doorfare, especially Warzone, is full of thermal snipers and LMGs and stuff like that. The counter UAV is super badass because you spawn in an airplane that chases the UAV airplane and it destroys it. It is definitely something pretty cool. The care package has a parachute. If you shoot the parachute, the care package drops faster, and that's amazing because in some Call of Duty games it feels like the care package takes half an hour to drop down, which is something very annoying. At first, Call of Duty World War II had a lot of not annoying perks, like boring perks, but then after the big changes they start adding more perks, more fun perks. You have things like the Specialist, you have Blitzkrieg, I mean, which gives you kill streaks, you have the Wanderlust, the Catalyst, you have the old school perks, which is definitely something pretty cool. There's also amazing game modes in Call of Duty World War II, ladies and gentlemen. You have War, which in my opinion is the best game mode of all time. I love War. It's a real battle. Each team is on one side, you kind of meet in the middle, you fight face to face, there's no flanking and stuff like that. The teamwork is amazing, you can destroy walls, build turrets, build walls and stuff like that. I love War, and you only have the flamethrower as a kill streak. They merged zombies, they combined zombies with the multiplayer for the first time. First of all, Infected had real zombies, which was pretty cool, but they also added another game mode with zombies, which is called Horde Point, which is pretty much Hardpoint, but with zombies. They also allowed us to play for the first time in a zombies map. It is called Großenhaus. It is the smallest zombies map in Call of Duty World War II. It's a lot of fun, and for a while, they also let us use the special zombies weapon in the multiplayer, which is called the Tesla gun. I think you can also use it in the Last War map, but it's a different variation of the Tesla gun. I might be wrong though. There's also dogfighting in Call of Duty World War II. Pretty much you fly airplanes only and you try to kill each other. I love this game mode until after like 2 minutes when I realize I'm absolutely trash and I'm not gonna kill anyone, and then I rage quit and I go cry in a corner with the lights off. There's also a map called Sandbox where you play as a toy soldier, a toy tiny little mini soldier in a playground in the headquarters. You can see the soldiers outside the playground, which is the map you're playing, and they look absolutely gigantic, so this is definitely a pretty fun map. There's also Prop Hunt. Not gonna lie, this is the best prop hunt in Call of Duty history. I was the master of prop hunt. I was rolling deep. I mean, I had the best hiding spots in this game mode. I love it. Shipment 24/7 is also pretty fun, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the real shipment with the real layout, without any dumb spawns, where you can actually run around and get some juicy kill streaks. And finally, there's also a throwback playlist with old perks like Stopping Power, Jug, Commando, and Martyrdom. So ladies and gentlemen, this is just a little drop of the juicy stuff that is waiting for you in Call of Duty World War II. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you think that Call of Duty World War II is also better than Modern Doorfare's multiplayer multiplayer. As I said, I'm not talking about Warzone, just about Modern Doorfare. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Enjoy World War II, guys.